is upon us, Dave.
Yes, it is. And you know what that means, don't you?
Yeah, it does. It's Nats time.
Yes. A very special Nats episode.
And it's hot summertime, too.
It is. It is. And it's been beautiful out. The days are starting to get shorter, though. We've topped over the top.
Yes, we have. I guess I hadn't noticed. I was out west where the days were a lot longer still because of elevation and latitude. But we talked about that a little bit in 118. We never really take a full break in summer, but for the show, Plastic Model Mojo, that is. And,
right.
We're going to kind of be hitting the easy button a little bit in July.
Well, I'm not sure. It might be a little bit of the easy button for Plastic Model Mojo, but it's not going to be the easy button for modeling because this is the time of year, man. This is it.
I don't know about you, man, but it's just been so busy around here. We got like 6 trips, family trips, and well, not just family. I'm counting the Nats in there and some other things, but 6 kind of short vacations, mini trips, and holidays over from mid-June through August at our house. So we got a lot going on.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's the height of summertime. July 4th coming up in a couple of days. Again, nothing all overshadowed by the fact that we have less than 2 weeks to the Nats.
Well, since the last 12-minute Modelsphere, we have been one place. We went to Wonderfest.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a blast.
It was fantastic.
We've talked about that. We had some great segments out of that, and it was a good time. So hopefully that's going to be a repeat next year.
Oh, absolutely. Bigger and better.
Bigger and better. From our coverage, I hope. Bigger and better. Yeah. We got to get on that, man.
Yep, we do.
And as you've already alluded to, where we're going in July is the IPMS National Convention in Madison, Wisconsin. And we are like bloody close, man.
We are. And we're going to have a full vehicle driving up to Madison, which, by the way, is a very comfortable drive from Louisville.
Well, I think if we can leave at a decent time in the morning, we can be up there just ahead of vendor room opening.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure that we can get the car guests up early enough to get them moving.
Well, you can. They'll be at your house.
That's right. I get that alarm set. I'll open up the doors and let the dogs in, lick them awake.
Yeah. You should just hide alarm clocks under the beds.
There you go.
Well, folks, we're recording this on July 1st, so that means at the conclusion of this evening, Dave, we are 16 days away from the National Convention.
I know.
And we got a few activities ahead of time.
Yes, we do.
And it's going to be here before we know it, bud.
I know. In fact, I was just before we were recording, I was sitting out back by the pool with the wife talking about when the guests arrive and when we leave for Madison and getting all that straightened out. So looking forward to it.
Have you heard? Now, who are these people again?
Well, first, of course, is the Podfather, Dave Goldfinch, Digger Dave. Digger Dave is flying in from Canada, actually. He went Australia to Canada and then Canada to the U.S. He's flying into Louisville on the afternoon of Sunday the 14th. And then we've got a couple of days to show him around and show him some Southern hospitality. And then Tuesday night, Dr. Dave Geldmacher, one of the Septemberists, drives up from Birmingham, and he'll be here Tuesday evening in time for the poolside cookout, which you'll also hopefully be attending.
Should be there.
And then early Wednesday morning, we are all loaded up in the family truckster and headed to Madison. And again, the goal is to get there in plenty of time, get there by the time that the vendor room opens, get our registration stuff, get settled in, provision the hotel dojo room, and then activities from there.
Well, I was alluding to Ruthie saying, "Who are these people again?"
Oh, okay. No, well, she did say that kind of, and I've explained it several times, but of course, it's not quite as important to her.
Well, good.
But she knows.
Well, Dave, July's a 2-episode month, and it's going to be mostly Nats coverage, I think.
Yep. Pre-Nats and Nats.
Yeah. So episode 119, folks, is going to be a Mike and Dave spectacular. We've got no feature guests scheduled, but we're going to have a little IPMS Nationals preview. And hopefully we can work in a few short guest segments from some folks who are going to be either traveling with us or taking care of some things at the National Convention, either seminars or, stuff like that, really.
Yep.
And we'll get a few words from them. Episode 120 is going to be our IPMS Nationals coverage episode. And with that episode, we'll have the aggregate of all the segments we managed to get recorded on location. And that's always a lot of fun. So
yes, it is.
Looking forward to that.
And, I'll be honest with you, our Nats coverage has gotten better every year. I think you and I learn new stuff every year about when to do interviews, how to do, where to grab guests, etc. And we're located in the main vendor room this year. So it should be a great location for us to do those interviews. So I'm putting down a personal marker. We're going to make this year's Nats coverage and interviews the best ever.
Well, I hope so. I've been looking at the vendor list, and then we got some friends showing up too that want to stop by. So
yep,
should be a lot of fun, man.
Should be a ton of fun.
Dave, the dojo keeps climbing in membership numbers.
It does. As of this recording, we have 4,711 dojo members. The numbers continue to increase steadily. I thank all the new members, welcome you all. B, I apologize for not posting as much for about the last 10 days. Life kind of has intervened to require me to take care of some family stuff. So I haven't been on the dojo as much as I want, but now that that's cleared behind me, I'm going to make a concerted effort to get back and get on there and get posting. Thanks everybody who has been posting. Again, the quality of the postings continues to increase. I love that we're getting a great mix of in-progress shots, finished builds, people posting questions. Some of the best posts, in my opinions, are the ones soliciting advice or soliciting information, because we've got a really great community and everybody is willing to pitch in and share, and they do so with a really good attitude. So thank you for everybody who's in the dojo. Thank you for everybody who's posting. If you're in the dojo and you haven't posted yet, please do. Please, it doesn't matter where you are in your modeling journey. We want to see what you're doing. We're interested in it, and we appreciate the participation.
Well, I got to step up my game too. I've been away a little bit as well, but I finally got something posted yesterday.
Yeah, and I've got to get something posted tonight.
All my masking tape.
You may actually run through a roll of Tamiya masking tape eventually.
I might. More on that in the upcoming episodes.
Exactly.
Well, folks, I hope you stick around this summer and join us for episode 119 and 120. And if you're attending the IPMS National Convention, please stop by the table and have a chat with us. We'd love to love to meet you and have a few words and meet the listening audience out there.
Absolutely. Mike and I, the joy of us going to shows and putting up a Plastic Model Mojo table is the number of people who stop by, many of whom we've interacted with through DMs or emails, or just people out of the blue that we've never heard from who stop by and tell us what they like about the podcast, give us suggestions. We love putting faces to names, so don't hesitate to stop by and say hi.
Who knows? You might end up on the show.
That's right. It's always a possibility, man.
Well, Dave, until next time.
So many kits.
So little time.
It's coming, man.